Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
So my buddy, who is a very, very busy man, he's the good man. He's the one. Where is he? I know him. He's the good man you're all looking for. He has all these hobbies of which I can't mention because it'll identify him. But he is a badass. He is the alpha male. He makes the 6 figs. I think the only problem is that he's 5'10", and so, well, we can't have that now, can we, ladies? And so it's entertaining because I get to laugh at him because I'm not the one in pain, but it is a train wreck watching this guy to date. Just why? Because he's busy, he has stuff going on, and as he gets older, he has less and less patience to invest in this stupid fucking game called dating. But when when you see it, it's like, and sure enough, splat. We get, because it's not me, it's him that's suffering. But this was a new one. This was, and this is good, and we're going to all learn a lesson. We'll see who wants to be realistic. So he shows us a picture of this cute girl. He says, I got a date with this girl tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, look at that. That's cute. Look at her. And she's an engineer. No kids. Like, hey, this might be the one. Which we know it's not going to be the one because that doesn't exist. He says, well, we'll see how it goes. And then sure enough, I get a text the next day at like 9 p.m. Like, oh, this is too early. This is well, he says, well, that was a waste of time. So I call him up. I said, well, what happened? Well, her picture is 15 years old and 50 pounds lighter. And I'm like, really? Because this isn't, he's not a youngin'. He's not a kid. This is a guy in his 40s. The gals he dates are in their 30s and their 40s. And it was amazing to me because what is factual about the woman that he went out with is that she's an engineer. Okay, this is STEM, this is real. This is someone who deals with facts and reality, the laws of physics, reality constantly punching you in your fucking face. And she thought, like many of you women do, that if you put a picture up from 15 years ago when you were cute and hot and 50 pounds lighter, that somehow men are gonna like overlook that? We're gonna fall in love with your personality? And so my question to you ladies is this: has that ever fucking worked for one of you? Has that ever worked, lying to men about the most important thing, and that is your physical beauty? And your youth, I guess, by the way. And you may find that shallow, but that's what it is. Again, reality hit with fucking facts. Gravity goes down. I don't know, whatever. Did you think you're going to get one past the goalie on that? With your 200-pound ass? You think the guys don't know? What? It is an insult. Because what you're doing is you're a thief. You are stealing that man's time. My friend, again, very busy. His free time is very fucking valuable. His opportunity cost is around $55, $60 an hour. I'm sure he plays a even higher. That's just what he could get at work. If he valued the fact that he already worked and that this is free time, I think for you to essentially pay him overtime, it would be more than this. So you're stealing $75 an hour, $80 an hour from this guy or any other guy you're dating because they're taking their free time to go out with you. And it's at least a 2-hour commitment. I mean, if you're near, that's on the low end, more likely 3. So this guy forfeited $150 of his time to go out with someone who lied to him. Somebody who presented herself not who she was. and do you have any guilt for wasting people's time like that? Oh, I know men do it too, and they should be just as ashamed. But I saw this. The pictures where you're going up like this, and it just looks like you're doing the thing like that. And then you actually dupe some guy in it because you lied to. Do you feel any guilt or shame at all for wasting people's time like that? And not to mention their time, but your time. Again, has it ever worked for you fat broads out there? Were you liars? That's what it really is. I mean, that's the ultimate. One, well, you're physically revolting and you're older and that. But the key thing is you lie. You fucking lied. Your first step forward in a potential relationship was a flat out lie. I know the girls aren't going to listen, but maybe you boys will. Gentlemen, if you ever go on a blind, online date and the gal has a picture that's 15, 20 years old and 50 pounds lighter, 50 pounds ago, you walk. You have every right to, even in my opinion, yell at her in front of everybody. Say, how dare you fucking waste my time, you lie. You don't look anything like this. And women would have the same right too, but we're not talking about that. I'm trying to help out the guys, because guys, listen. You have every right, that, and maybe you don't want to yell because, today's sensitivities, get everybody offended. If you go in and the gal shows up, you just have every right to get up and walk out. My friend's too nice. I said, did you get up and leave? No, I kind of stayed around for an hour. No, not us, boys. Your time is too valuable to be dealing with a liar. I think he might even paid her for a drink. Which maybe is why they keep doing it. But gentlemen, you have the right to walk away. And then ladies, I mean, really? Are you that fucking dense? You think a guy is going to go out with you from 15 years ago, and then you've gained weight, you've gotten fat and old, and you lie? I just know the sound it makes when it lies. Quote from a movie. I keep going. But for the boys out there, lemonade out of lemons, okay? Guys, going forward, if the girl lies to you, I mean, you could even save time. Say, I want a picture of you with today's newspaper. That would save you time. You don't spend your hour getting ready going down there like, oh, fuck it. Because you still got to commute. And I'm trying to save you as much time as possible. It almost should be standard. Everybody on dating platforms, you're like, before you go on the date, I want a picture of you with today's newspaper. I want to see that. And not one of these one. Like, you're standing there normal. Because for the 10 minutes that might inconvenience the other person, it's going to save both of you an hour of your time. Which is very precious and valuable, by the way. Right? So that's what I would recommend. But ladies, if you want to be mature about it, you want to live and you want to quit wasting your time, not to mention stop stealing other people's money in the form of time, be honest. Put it on. And here's what it's so key. You know. Deep down inside, you girls know exactly what men want. You're just too fucking lazy to deliver it. And so you're hoping, and this is how stupid it is, you're hoping that you're going to trick the guy, that he's not going to notice you're fat, that he's not going to notice that you're old and that your picture is ancient. You do it by all the cute little close-ups and the top down and all that other shit, by posting a picture that's like 15 years old. You know. And yet you will choose, this blew my mind that she's an engineer. You will choose the path you know is going to fail instead of put the time and effort into setting down the goddamn ho-hos and going to the gym. Because you're just lazy. Laziness explains everything. The most powerful force in the universe. Gravity? No. Heat? No. Laziness. Because you know. That's why you put the fake pictures up. That's why you put pictures that are 10 years old up. That's why you do the cute little fucking Photoshop. You know. But despite you knowing, like, this is a whatever that is, and this is a matchbox, right? Despite those being facts, you would rather lie to yourself because laziness is stronger than fact in your world. And you're just hoping you got the person. Has that ever happened? Any guy ever go after you for your person? Has that ever worked? He's got a great personality. That shit. I'd be very curious if that's ever worked. I'd be very curious where ignoring reality has ever worked once in the history of anybody. All right, links down below to all my awesome shit, including assholeconsulting.com. You girls want to meet a guy? I'll help you. Go to assholeconsulting.com. We'll get you into shape. We will actually, we'll get you results. Get my books all linked down below. Bachelor Pad Economics being the key one for you boys out there. And then, I don't know, I got to check out all the links. Podcast. Got a podcast too. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.